Good afternoon, everybody. It's your boy, The Show Off, and welcome back to Loose Change. Check it out, y'all. How do we spend our whole life, our whole day, trying to convince people that we are one of a kind? I am one of a kind. I'm one of a kind. I'm one of a kind. There's no one like me. None of y'all can touch me. I'm one of a kind. But yet, we look at people that we love and respect and care for, and then expect them to be who you are in return for you being you. In other words, when you do something that is straight from the heart in order to help someone, because you can and you're capable of doing it, now you expect that person to be who you are to them in return. See, when you do something that is supposedly from the heart, it's just from the heart. And in your time of need, that person may not be able to give you what you're able to give. Doesn't that matter? Doesn't that figure into the equation? Instead, we want to say, I don't fuck with you like that. Instead, we want to say, see, I live with a certain set of rules. All right? I don't loan things to people that I can't afford to give away. All right? And I don't give things to someone that I don't want to have that specific thing. Whether it's money, time, effort, whatever. Whatever it is. If I'm going to regret giving you something, I'd rather not do it. Now, that doesn't mean that you can come to me over and over again and get things from me. It only means that if I loan you something and you don't repay it, I'm not going to be mad about it. But you found a specific lane with me that I won't do it again. Not going to be mad at you, because a lot of times we find ourselves doing so much nowadays in order to fucking stay angry. This is one of those things. Loaning something to someone that you're going to miss. Alright? These are the rules that I go by, because a few years ago I had an epiphany. What I do for someone is godly. And I know a lot of people don't talk about God nowadays. And that's a whole other video that I probably won't ever do. But what I do for someone is godly, because that is implanted in my heart by God. So when it comes to me depending on the blessings that people may give me, that's God's job. God takes care of my blessings, so I don't have to depend on blessings that someone else gives. I'll give y'all an example. I used to get so upset with people that I've helped out, promoting businesses, promoting parties, promoting people that are even family members, things that I've done to try to help them promote their businesses. And when I was doing music and I was putting music out, they didn't show me the same. You know what I'm saying? That used to really upset me. Not realizing that the very next time they do something else, I'm still going to be that same person and still promote their shit, because it's in my heart to want to see someone win. That's what God implanted in me. Okay? And at some point I came to the conclusion, and God put this into me in order for me to realize that I can't depend on a worldly person to give me blessings, because I leave that to God. I've seen God work in my life. So what I do for other people is godly, and I can't expect them to have that same level of God in them, because that's their responsibility. The only thing that I can ever do is remain pure to my own beliefs, my own soul, and continue being me. I can't control who they're going to be in return, but I can't change what my heart is, because God blessed me with this heart. I can manage it and not be stupid. Keep giving people who keep on shitting on me the same thing over and over and over again until they have no use for me. At the end of the day, though, who I am will not change because of them. I can't give them that kind of power. So basically, what I'm saying is, if you're one of a kind and no one else is like you have it, like you're so proud of everything that you do. You're one of a kind. That person is not going to be just like you. So how much do you love and respect that person? Enough to be, a lot of y'all give up good friends because they're not able to do in return what you do for them. And you keep yourself in an angry position with that person every time you see that person, every time you come around that person, every time you hear that person's voice, every time you hear that person's name, whatever the case may be, it puts you in an angry place. And that's not good for your soul. So at the end of the day, you have expectations, you have standards. All right? And a lot of times people don't hold themselves to the standards that they hold other people to. A lot of times what you think that you do for a person is not on the level of what you think they should do for you. But you compare those two things. But who are you depending on in order to give you your blessings? Because at the end of the day, maybe you're just dependent on the wrong person. So